I just want to say before you start the rest of this video, this is very important information I've never heard anyone else talk about. Now, after I make it, there'll probably be others that come up with it, or maybe I've just never seen them, but I've never seen it, and I watch quite a few. But it's important, and I want to share with you so you can catch it at the beginning. It's a very bad parasite. I want to show you what to do. You'll have to excuse one section of this is filmed at a funny angle, kind of upside down, but I didn't catch it. I was just busy trying to pull that stuff out. But I feel like the information that I'm talking about is so important. I didn't want to delete any of it. I want you to hear what I have to say and see what I show you, because I think it's really important. And so bear with me in that section of this video, and here we go. Sorry, I'm in the garbage can, but do you see this long, stringy yellow stuff? It just starts wrapping around all of your plant. It's called dodder. And if you get a plant with that, and I hate this, I have to throw this Tulsi away, but it's so invaded in it now. The suggestion is you get rid of it. It's a parasite, and it won't totally kill your plant, but it lives off the plant, and it'll stunt the plant. If you have a bunch of plants with it, the ones in the middle might be killed. But it seems like parasites and evil things like that have a mind of their own. So I just threw the whole thing. I didn't like the bucket anyway. It dries out really fast that it was growing in. So I don't want to take any chances. I just threw it all in the garbage can. That's what they say to do. Here's a bunch of it here. I was just trying to get it cleared out, and it was just too much in the plant. So I went and looked up, suggested what to do to get rid of it. And it said throw the whole plant away so it doesn't infect the other plants. It actually will it grows, it gets on the other plant and sucks the juices out of it, and that's how it lives. And then it will grow, I guess, seed pods in the fall or late summer or fall, and then once that happens, you can't get it out of your garden, they say, and it just destroys everything around it. So I've only seen this one other time in my life, and I couldn't figure out what happened. I don't know how it gets here. It was only on one plant, but it started spreading to the others. I'll show you what I did. Let me make sure I've got all of this. I don't know if it can keep living as strands like this or not. Don't know a whole lot about dodder, D-O-D-D-E-R. I seen it once before in Kentucky, and I caught it pretty early and got it all off the plant. And I never had any more problems with it. But this has really invaded that plant. I thought I got it all off before, but I came back out here and it was just grown all over. Okay, I gotta go dispose of this stuff. Okay, one more shot so you can see what it looks like. And it just wraps around every part of the plant. It's awful. Oh my gosh. I just found it. I had picked some off and thrown it aside and missed it. And it's growing in my weeds. From there it can spread all over my garden. Okay. It was just... Uh-oh, I see more of it. Don't just grab it and toss it aside in a pile off your plant. It will just start growing, apparently. I thought maybe it wouldn't grow unless it grew from the seeds, but the long stringy part, it just seems to keep growing even after you pull it off the plant. Do you see how it's wrapped around that weed? Yeah. Well, you might say, Miss Gail, why do you care if it's on the weeds, if it chokes out the weeds? Because it spreads from the weeds to your plants. Now, see, this almost looks like it. The way the light's on it, it's almost a yellow, but it's connected to my delicata squash. So there was a little bit curled into here and a little bit curled into my next plant. I took it out. Hopefully I got it all. But if I start noticing it, I'm going to have to get rid of that plant too, and I hope not. But I'm cutting the plant way back. I'm going to cut it totally down. Hopefully it'll come back because I want to make sure there's none in there. I've got to really scour the ground because I had just kind of was pulling it off and threw it behind me, a week or two ago, just thinking it'd be dead once I pulled it off. But apparently it wasn't, because right where I threw that stuff, it just started wrapping and growing. There's a little piece there. I don't know if that's a weed or... Nope, that is part of it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can get rid of it. Oh, I find more too. Oh no, and there's more. Okay, I gotta turn this off and get down there and just scour that ground. Okay, I don't know. I hope I got it all. I'm really going to have to watch closely now in this area. I haven't seen it anywhere else. The good thing is, I remember in Kentucky, I got it all out of the plant, cut the plant back, and I never had any more problems. Well, I thought I got it all out last time, and I didn't, and I hadn't paid attention for a while. This plant was tucked kind of back in there, and with all the others, and I walked by and I said, oh no. So I looked it up and learned about the seeds. It gives seeds, and I thought, well, it's just probably just grow from the seeds, but apparently those long stems will just take off again if they've still got some life in them. And don't just throw them in a pile. Find a container with a lid as you're picking it off. Put it in the container, cap the container, and throw it away. That way it doesn't have a chance to escape and keep growing, because if it ever gets hold, they say it will destroy your whole everything, your whole garden. So, where it comes from, I have no idea how it got here. It was just on one plant, but it started to spread to the other plants. And those I grew by seed, so I do not understand unless a bird just happened to drop it in there somehow. So I've got everything pulled out. It's not real nice looking right now, but I'm trying to look and make sure I got it all. And I've got to finish cutting that totally down. I will dry those, and hopefully I don't find any more. So it's Dodder, D-O-D-D-E-R, long stringy yellow stuff. Keep an eye out for it if you ever get it. Now, this is only the second time in my life, and I've gardened quite a bit. My mom gardened. I don't remember ever seeing it get in my mom's garden. And I only seen it once in Kentucky, and I happened to catch it. Didn't know what it was. I just got rid of it, picked it, pulled it all out of the plant. But I caught it early enough. I had a huge garden back there too. I mean, a huge one. It was a big plot with a lot of food. Much bigger, but I had someone then to help me. Yeah, so, Dodder, keep on top of it. If you see it, I hope you don't. You all give me a thumbs up. I try to share things that'll be helpful. So, help my channel to grow. I'm getting less and less and less views. They're cutting me down more and more and more. And I think I've been giving some pretty good information. I try to do stuff not everybody talks about. Sometimes I'll do some of the same stuff, but from my perspective, I guess. But, yeah. Give me a thumbs up, share on social media, subscribe if you haven't. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, just helps my channel. So I will catch you all later. Stay away from that Dodder. Oh my gosh, look. It was in that plant too. Well, I'm going to pull that off. The rest of it looks pretty good so far. Hopefully, I caught it at the beginning so I don't have to throw this plant away as well. I love my Tulsi. But I've got other Tulsi if I do have to. I don't see any more though. It should be okay. It should be okay. So, what is this? Boy, you find all kinds of things when you get to looking. Look at that. What is that? What is that? My goodness, what's going on? It looks like little cones with little black things in it. Oh, look at that. That must be part of it. Well, I guess that'll be for another video. I'll have to research that. My goodness. Got some weird stuff. Oh, it fits this weird world we're living in right now, doesn't it? I'll catch you later. Bye.